Hey everybody, I'm out metal detecting today at a favorite childhood park of my children's, and kind of my plan was to get back in the woods behind me here and walking across the playground itself. There has been so much change that I really haven't had a chance to. Now I'm actually up against the edge of the woods, but hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to at least walk through and kind of scope things out. I haven't been back in there in a long time since out here with my children when they were small. But I've got a signal here. Rare that I find nickels just because of their signal. So I think I might have one here. Let's take a look. Oh, there it is. You see it? And that is a nickel. I'll have to clean it up, see what year. Not anything really old. Very much the same color as the last one that I dug just a couple of minutes ago, but this field is absolutely full of change, which is kind of fun, hitting easy targets and just a nice day outside and getting a bit of practice on the detector. So I don't know if you can see, there are piles of rocks here. This area of property was a farm at one time, and a few trails kind of going through the woods here along the park, and unfortunately there's a lot of trash. This is you can hear all of the nails from when this land was used for other stuff. Unfortunately, this has been kind of a party area from time to time back here in the woods because it is pretty secluded. But I'm expecting that if I took a little time, I might actually find some stuff that had to do with the farm that was here before it was a park. So loud signal. Let's just do a live dig here, see what we might run into. Actually, see if we're even close to anything. Okay, something right on the surface. Let's see what we got. Huh? I don't know if you can see it. I'm seeing the edge of what I know what that is because I just found my first one. Went out with my daughter a couple weeks ago. That is a horseshoe. Now, this property has been used for other things, clearly not a farm, for a long time. I would say, since in the 50s, so like the last 70 years. So this guy has been here for quite some time. Interesting. I've got some more trail that I'm going to kind of head back through. I've only got a little while longer before I need to be home. So, see what we can find. So I got another target here. I don't know if you could see this. I'll just grab it. Clearly from back when this was a farm here again. Spent casing. This chunk of woods here was not always woods. It was open for quite a long time as part of the farmer's field and property. Very cool. So this is interesting. I'm feeling very fortunate to have received a permission to dig on this property, to hunt here, but it appears like someone or something was actually here before me. Let me take a chance to turn this around and let you see. So maybe that was an animal, but it sure looks like someone might have been out here detecting recently. I'm hoping it was an animal because this is a property that one would normally ask for permission to detect at. I'm not going to say exactly why, but this would not be a property that anyone should just head out to and just start detecting and digging. Very interesting. We'll have to see if there's more evidence of any digging taking place out here. And I see another hole. and another one, and then there's another one just through there. I'm really going to hope that this is just a critter looking for a place to hide food for the winter. I do know I am the only one who's asked for permission to detect here, but I will be talking to the person in charge of this property to let them know that there might be some others out here. Yep, and as I'm looking, there's another hole right there as well. So we'll keep moving on. Shoot, I just missed it. I scared up a couple of deer. Oh, about gave me a heart attack. They were only maybe 20 or 30 feet away from me, but I had stopped because I see this structure that, oh, there go those deer. This structure that some of the area kids must have come out here to build. This is actually very cool. So this is actually quite a large property. I'll be able to take some time to explore everything that's here. Again, I'm a little bit sad that it's almost the end of the season here, because there won't be a whole lot of time that I can actually come out here. Definitely we'll be back next spring once the ground is dried up a bit and it's not quite so sloppy out here. This is kind of one of the interesting things of being out here doing this stuff, is some of the added things we run into left by people who have come before us. Moving on. So just had another really strong signal, and push the leaves aside, and you guys see it? That is my first quarter of the day. Nothing really old, but like so many of the others, they really have turned this kind of copperish, almost orange color. So I'm hopeful. There is so much area here for me to go through that I'm very much looking forward to coming back, because this is a standing permission. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it quits for this morning. I'm very grateful for the ongoing permission to detect on this property. Kind of surprised. This is the first time that I've been out here. I do think those holes were actually dug by some animals out here hiding their winter food. So let me show you what I found. So there always is trash, and I'm not going to waste your time showing you that. I did find 22 coins today. Some of them on the way into this section of woods, and some of them inside here. Nothing very old. A couple of quarters, 6 dimes, 3 nickels. I love the coloring on those ones that are a little bit older, and some pennies. A couple of coins from the early, late 1960s, so nothing extremely old. And that's what I was looking for. I was looking for an easy hunt this morning. Wanted to pull some coins from this area. I suspected there'd be a lot out here. Again, without giving up too much. Families do walk through this property, not so much as they have in the past. This was a very frequently used area for families to walk in the past. But I did some research and knew that this was part of a farm, and I was looking for evidence of that today as well. I'm very grateful to come across this horseshoe, a little piece of history to take home with me from today. So again, I've got another permission in an area town that I've got to get on to in a couple of hours with my brother-in-law and very young nephew to introduce him to some of the fun of metal detecting. Thanks for joining me today. See you soon.